I apologize for my voice. I don't know why I thought it was cute, because it's not.
Today, I'm gonna be doing another story time. I know, my voice is retarded. But dead ass, it looks like a hurricane is going to happen. Like, a storm's a brewing. The sacrifices I make to make videos for you guys, like, just give it a thumbs up for doing that. Like, I'm risking my life when I do this. But, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a story time. Let's get back in focus. Like, I can't be pale AF in the video. So, this story starts at the mall. And this is the main reason why I don't like going to the mall, because you meet idiot boys. So, I'm with my friends, Tori and Stephanie. So, I was initially with Stephanie like the whole day, and then we had invited Tori and Ryan to the mall. And we were going to watch the movie, The Secret Life of Pets. I know, I'm childish, but it doesn't even matter. The movie was good. So we were done eating at Charlie's, and then we went to Cinnabon. So Stephanie, she broke, so like she wasn't gonna eat at Cinnabon. So Tori and I were like, okay, you want to split something at Cinnabon? And then they have like the main Cinna rolls, and yes, I know my nails are like effed up like a hub.
So, and can this hurricane really chill out? Like the trees are literally swaying back and forth. Like y'all, if I don't make it, like let my family know I love them.
But so we're at Cinnabon, right? And Tori and I were gonna get the Cinnabon, like the original one, with the icing and stuff, and we were gonna split it. And I was like, okay, let's do that. And then Steffi's like, no, wait, I had like $3. We'll split Michaela. And I was like, okay, like nothing's $6 though. Like we're good, so $2 is fine. So Tori and I were arguing back and forth because she's like, no, never mind, I don't want to share. And then Stephanie came back and she's like, no, but I want the bites, like the Cinnabon bites. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I want the roll. And I was like, I'm not going to eat anything if we get the little bites. And then Tori came back with an offer of the Cinnabon original thing. So I ended up going with Tori for like the offer. And Stephanie ended up not eating anything. So we go to the cash register, right? He was like,
oh, please call the toll-free number. Like, I would really appreciate feedback. Like, just please, like, let them know we're doing well. I don't know, like, anything, just compliments, feedback.
And I was like, oh, yeah, for sure, I'll do it. Like, I appreciate it. Because he was really nice. Like, he was serving us very well. So I was like, okay, for sure, for sure. And then he gave us, like, free, like, other cinnamon flavored stuff, like a churro, I'm pretty sure, and Cinnabon bites, like the little bites. And he was like, please call the toll-free number. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Thank you for giving us the little free things. They weren't even samples. They were like the regular stuff that you have to buy. So I was like, hey, like I only paid like $4 and I got like 3 things. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we go down and we sit down right outside of the Cinnabon. So Cinnabon's like on the corner of the mall. It's like, here's Cinnabon. Here's a hallway, like a little hallway that you turn into, and then there's the chairs right next to the store. So people are actually walking this way to get to the main stores because like Cinnabon's like it's on this side and stuff, and you keep on walking. So there's this intersection, and then there's a side where you like sit, and then Cinnabon. So since Cinnabon's on a corner, you like intersect with people. So I saw this boy, and I know he goes to my school, and I know he knows of me because like I'll tell you all that later. So we're sitting down, right, enjoying our Cinnabon. Ryan's on her way. Like we called her, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll be there in like 20 minutes." So I was like, "Hey, what's good? Like I haven't seen you in forever." So I see this boy who goes to my school, right, and I'm like, I have a Adidas hat on, and I'm like, he's so ugly. Like, I literally said he's ugly. Like, sorry if that, like, is rude, but, like, he's not cute. So I was like, ugh. And then we were sitting down, right? And I had the best view of, like, people walking in the little hallway. So here's the hallway again. We're sitting right here, and I'm, like, facing that hallway. So I can see literally everything. So I was like, okay. And then I got my hat and I like put it down. And I thought he heard us because as he was walking by, I said that. And then we made dead eye contact with them. And I was like, don't come over here. And the minute they came by, I put my hat down because I was like, I'm avoiding this. Like, I'm not trying to talk to these guys. So they approach us, and I assumed that he heard me, and I thought they were just going to be like, what you say, what you say? But, like, literally, they were trying to flirt with us, and I was like, I don't do that, I don't do that. So this table was meant for 3 people. Imagine 6 people sitting there. Yeah, it's cluttered. So this boy who goes to my school, right? He sits right next to me, and I'm like, great. And I'm saying, oh, Stephanie, how's your boyfriend? As an excuse for them to leave, right? Like, she's in a relationship, like, F off. And she's like, what are you talking about? He's my ex. And I was like, were you serious? Like, literally, I was like, let's go. But, we just sat there because I wanted to finish my food. I was like, nah, I'm good. So they sit next to us, right? And then there's this white guy sitting next to Tori, the two black guys sitting next to me, between me and Stephanie. So the boy, like, tapped on my leg, right? And he's like, yeah, like, what movie are you guys watching? Like, because they were just approached us, and they were like, oh, how old are y'all? And we were just like, 15, blah, blah. And Stephanie's like a youngin'. She's 14, so they were like, oh, okay. And the white guy seemed like he had met them at the mall because the sentences, like, he was configuring made it seem as if they didn't really know each other, because he was like, yeah, I don't even know how old they are. Like, he was like, what's y'all's names again? Like, it seemed like the white guy literally became friends with the two black boys so they could pick up girls. And, like, I think it was because we were a group of 3 that they could get, like, each of them could have one girl. And I was like, I'm good. And, like, the boy who went to my school continued acting like he didn't know me, and he kept on tapping on my leg. Like, he literally did this with his fingers, and he was like, tap, tap. And then I was like, don't touch me. Why is it not focusing? Like, my face is white. Don't do this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. So I was like, touch me again. I didn't say that, but my facial expression showed that I did not want him touching me. So basically molestation. But he was like tapping on my leg, and he was like, so what movie are y'all watching? And I was embarrassed to say Secret Life of Pets. So we were like, Secret Life of Pets? And he was like, what? And I was like, Secret Life of Pets. He was like, oh. And so they were like, oh, y'all could have watched, like, Purge, right? Like, it's out. And I was like, yeah, but, like, they check our IDs. Like, I tried to do that once, and it didn't work. Like, it doesn't work. So they were like, yeah, like, you can still sneak in. It's, like, whatever. You just have to wait, like, after they check the IDs. And I was like, okay, thanks for letting me know. And so Ryan hits us up, and she's like, where are y'all at? And, like, she's at the front, and she didn't want to walk by herself because she was holding, like, a duffel bag because she was going to sleep over at my place, and my mom wasn't there to, like, put her stuff in the car, so she was basically walking around with a duffel bag the whole entire time. So she's like, hurry up, like, I look like a loser, these guys are staring at me, like, I look like a loner. And I was like, okay, I got you. And it was another excuse for me to leave those guys, because Tori and Stephanie were invested into talking to them. Mostly Stephanie, but she was talking to the white guy because he was somewhat cute. No offense, like, I like black guys especially, but, like, they were not cute. So I was like, hey, Ryan, what's good? And so, like, we were sitting down, and I'm on, like, these guys were literally, like, squished right in between us. So I was like, okay, like, can I get up? And, like, when I got up, I'm pretty sure my butt got in their face. And I think that's the reason they were sitting right next to me. So that, like, I was like, okay, back off. Like, don't do that. So I was like, Ryan! And, like, we found her and stuff. And it was embarrassing because she was like, where are y'all at? Like, hurry up. And so Ryan finally got there. And then we were sitting down, and we had, like, some leftover Cinnabon or whatever. And he was like, oh, like, he was gesturing to pick up the Cinnabon, like, container, and I was like, oh, you want the rest because we didn't finish it? And he was like, no, I wanted to throw it away. And, like, chivalry is basically dead, so I felt awkward of him offering to throw something away for me. Like, it was very gentlemanlike, but I don't know, it's weird now in this day and age. So I was like, nah, I'm good, like, I got it, fam. And he was like, okay, whatever. And so we made up an excuse, because our movie was, like, gonna start in, like, 20 minutes or something, and I wanted to go get my candy, and we were gonna go get fake nose rings or whatever, so, like, we went to Claire's. So I got my candy, and then we go to icing, and we didn't find anything at icing, and then we finally went to Claire's. So at Claire's, right, it's on the first floor. And then they could be, like, on the second floor diagonally across, like, you can see each other, like, dot, 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 dot. Here's a store. Here's, like, the second floor. You can see each other. So we're standing in Claire's, right? And guess what they did? So Stephanie had added one of the guys on Snapchat, and they took a picture of us. And the caption said, what's the move? Like, I don't think y'all realize how creepy that is. The frick. Like, you took a picture of us. Like, that's taking it to a new level. Like, don't follow me around and then take a picture. Like, I was freaked out because I saw it and I was in the freaking picture. I was like, what the hell? Like, that literally means they were trying to follow us around the mall the whole time. That's why I don't like going to the mall anymore. Creepy little boys trying to talk to us like, I'm good. So, yeah, they basically followed us around the whole mall, and I'm pretty sure they were trying to buy tickets to watch the same movie as us, but they didn't take it to that extreme. And the boy who went to my school still was acting like he didn't know me. When he asked out one of my closest friends, Andrea, who goes to my school, he literally asked her out, had a crush on her hardcore. And he's like, I don't recall, like, I don't remember you. What's your name again? And I was like, okay, but you have the nerve to sit next to me, tap on my leg, continue to make conversation with me, but you don't recall when you had asked out my friend. Okay. He's like, wait, who's that again? It was like, okay. So, yeah, moral of the story, like, don't get to the mall, don't get molested / raped, because there's little tiny boys trying to follow you. And I mean, just because I look cute does not mean you need to follow me, because I'm pretty sure that's illegal, especially taking pictures of me without my permission. So, deuces. Peace, love, buttercups.